I proceeded to Business School, where I did my master's in Actuarial Management, and I was sponsored by IRA. I majored with general insurance, and the most interesting aspect, or something that I'm keen about, is the aspect of catastrophe risk. My name is Rerimoi Caroline. I am an actuarial officer here at IRA. I did my undergrad at Strathmore University, and after that I proceeded to Business School, where I did my master's in Actuarial Management, and I was sponsored by IRA. Actuarial science is a mathematically inclined field, and when I was in high school I was keen to pursue something that is related to math. And in Form 4, there was a career fair that was hosted by Strathmore University, where they explained different careers that have something to do with maths, and that's how I became hooked to actuarial science, and that's how I did my undergrad. The scholarship came at a very timely manner. It enabled me to pursue my master's in actuarial management at essentially no cost, since everything was being sponsored. I also managed to achieve all the actuarial papers that were being offered at Business School. So it gave me an opportunity to accelerate my career and my actuarial journey. I majored with general insurance when I was at Business School. And the most interesting aspect, or something that I'm keen about, is the aspect of catastrophe risk. I find it challenging because it simply is trying to bring insurance to something that is hard to predict, which is climate risk. And it is a field that I would want to explore even when I continue my journey. Beyond the master's program, I see myself continuing with the actuarial papers that are remaining. That gives me an opportunity to become an FIA from the Institute Faculties of Actuaries. Looking at it from career-wise, I would like to join the general insurance industry, specifically targeting companies that offer an aspect of catastrophe risk, whether it's catastrophe models, whether it's reinsurance of catastrophe risk. Anything that has catastrophe sounds exciting, and that's where I want to take my career. The master's program gave me certain skills, especially regulatory skills. I managed to learn about Solvency II and IFRS 17 framework, which is something that I adopt and use in the day-to-day activities here at IRA. And through the program, I got to have specific mentorships from previous scholars who had benefited from this program. I think just being a Business School and IRA scholar, it gives you an opportunity to interact with other people of similar minds. I am proud of the opportunity that IRA is giving to young individuals, especially because it is enabling them to come back and give back to the society. My advice to someone who wants to apply for the scholarship is, first of all, to pursue the necessary requirements. You can start early and start doing the actuarial exams even as soon as third year or fourth year. This will give you an opportunity to have all the exams by the time you graduate. The other thing I would advise is for you to put effort in your education and graduate with a higher class. That could be first class, second class, or something of a similar nature. I am grateful to the Commission of Insurance and IRA fraternity for offering this awesome program. They gave me continuous support throughout the program. I believe before we traveled to London for the studies, they prepared us with the necessary requirements on what you need, and even when we got there, they were very helpful in terms of constant support. What I would say is it would be a great opportunity for them to continue supporting even the upcoming graduates and anyone who's willing to take up the program, because it builds the entire industry.